This lecture we will discuss about example of the fraud detection and app functions of the data mining. Okay, so here the fraud detection, the mining is useful for in fraud detection also. It will be used in credit card and telecommunication. Like this you can use the fraud detection. How? Suppose that your credit card will be misplaced. Okay, so how could you block that card? How could you reissue that card? So these type of things how you can do by telecommunication, by telephone to the service customer care, and you can call, this is my card number, this is my security questions, and this that will be misplaced, so please block this card. Like this you can do. So by this thing your card will be blocked because you have your credentials, and by this use that customer service persons that checking all the things are same or not. If it will be same, so that he will think that you are authorized person and you are accepting your request. For this purpose other person cannot use your credit card or other credentials, so that will be harmful for you. So like this it will be data mining will be useful for your fraud detection. Now data mining have functions of data mining that will be categorized in the two parts. First one is descriptive functions and second one is classification and prediction. So what is the descriptive functions? That will be also categorized in the different patterns or descriptions. Like first one is class concept description. What do you mean by the class concept description? That will be also derived in the two ways. First one is data characterization, means that here the classes are different. So you have to categorize the classes. The data will be categorized in the classes, means that for example I have a data for MBA students. Okay, in the MBA students some are the boys, some are the girls, or you can say some students are for the first year, some students are the second year, some students are the different year. Okay, so like this you have to categorize, and you have to categorize in the smaller part. So can that will be called the class concept description. Next one is data discrimination. So that data cannot be discriminate, all the data will become on the categorized form. So whatever data you need you can get, whatever information you want to show in which data, according to that class you have to submit the data or submit the information to that concerning class. Okay, so like this first function is class concept description. Second one is mining of frequent pattern. How you can mining for your useful data in the frequent pattern. So first one is frequent item set. Always you have to see you have to offer everyone that would you like to tea or coffee. Okay, so tea or coffee means every time that will be frequent item sets. Frequent item sets is whenever some guest will be coming on your home, then always you have to ask would you like to tea or coffee. So these two items are frequently used. So in the market strategy also, if any person wants to take bread, that means with the bread that will be also wants butter. Of some persons would like to take the milk, that means you can imagine that if milk, then bread also he wants to take. Okay, so like these type of things are coming on the frequent item set. Next one is frequent subsequence. Subsequence means if one the person wants to take one thing, then according to that one thing another things also he may be take. Means that if someone wants to take the camera, so with camera maybe he wants to take also memory card. Like this, if some persons wants to take a headphone, if some persons wants to take that camera, or some peripheral devices, that means he wants to take something else also. Like this is called the frequent subsequence, means that after one thing he has to take another things also. Okay, so here these two, frequent item sets and frequent subsequence, both are coming jointly, and third things also coming, frequent substructures. By these two things, the third thing will be coming on the mining of frequent pattern, which will be called frequent substructures. That will be used as graphs, trees, like this. Okay, so this is used for the mining of frequent pattern. Next one is mining of associations. Those are directly directly related with each other. Okay, so mining of associators. Next one is mining of correlations. Mining of correlations means how they are correlated with each other, means that one thing he needs, then another thing also he needs, so how much they are correlated with each other. Next one is mining of clusters. So every as I told you before, you have to divide in the subcategories. So subcategories it will be divided, it means the clusters also are there. Okay, so like this they are divided in the clusters. So these are the functions in the descriptive functions. Next point will be there, classification and predictions. Two functions of the data mining. So here classifications and predictions. So in the classification and predictions are finding models that describes class or the concepts. These are called the classification and predictions. So here first one is forms. Forms are also divided in the different rules and techniques are there. First one is classification if then rule. If something will be happen, then this coming. For example, if clouds are there, then rain will come. If sun is in the sky, then summer will come. Like this if then rule will be coming. If someone wants to take tea, then he also wants to need biscuit. Okay, like this. If someone wants to take bread, then he also wants to need butter. Okay, so like this classification of if then rules. Second one is decision tree. If someone likes this, then he has to be take this. Okay, so like this decision tree is also coming, mathematical formula will be coming, neural networks are there. Okay, so like these are the techniques are using in the forms. Next, some functions are also list of the functions are there in the classification predictions, like classifications, like predictions. Predictions are regression analysis used. Regressed data will be analysis and that will be used for your useful. Next one is outliers analysis. What are the missing values are there? What are the redundant data are there? So like these type of data will be out. Next one is evolutions analysis, how it will be evolved. These type of things are coming on the functions of data mining. Okay, I hope now you all understand about the functions. Thank you.